624, route complete.
Cessna 624, monitor tower.
187, 624, good day.
Hotel Exec Tower, proceed down runway 113, hold short runway 7.
Proceed in downwind 113 and hold short in 117 to 0 hotel.
09er Yankee, turn left,
I'm going to be
contact
having you help me on the takeoff. After we get lined up with the runway, I'm going to have you put your...
65624, Exec Tower, fly straight out, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Straight out, clear for takeoff, runway 7, 624. I'm going to be having you put your right hand on the throttle right here, then your left hand's going to be on the yoke right there. And you're going to keep it completely neutral, and I'm going to let you know when to start pulling back on the yoke. Alright, you go ahead and put your right hand on your throttle. Again, push it all the way full forward. Perfect. Right now you can start to give it just a little bit of back pressure on the yoke.
Helicopter 20 Hotel, cross runway 7.
Cross runway 7 to 0 hotel.
And up we go.
Helicopter 01 Romeo, southwestbound along I-4, approved, remaining outside Bravo airspace.
Helicopter for I-4 is approved and remain clear for Bravo airspace, helicopter 01 Romeo.
You can see the runway that we're about to come in and land on right over there. In just a moment, I'm going to have you turn towards the south. All right, push your nose forward just a little bit. We'll get a little bit more of a descent started. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and let's turn to a heading of south right now. Let's go ahead and let's pull your power back to about 1500 RPMs. What all those lights right there mean is it tells us if we're low or high. If we have 2 whites and 2 reds, that means we're perfectly on the glide slope and we're good. If they're all white, that means we're high, and if they're all red, that means we're low. And 65 knots, a great target airspeed. Give it just a little bit extra power to bring us to the runway. There you go, that's perfect. Alright. You can take your throttle and pull it all the way out to idle. There you go. Now start to lift your nose. Start to lift your nose up just a little bit at a time. And we're going to let these wheels gently settle down on the runway. There you go. Great job. Now come over and lift those flaps up for me. Just take the flaps, go all the way up to 0. Perfect. Now you're going to take your throttle, go all the way full power. Perfect. Alright, start to give it a little bit of back pressure on your yoke again, and we'll go ahead and take off now. Pull back a little bit harder on the yoke.
Tower 535 Lima Bravo, hold the short 18, Alpha 1 and ready.
November 535 Lima Bravo, space to tower runway 18 at Alpha 1, cleared for takeoff.
18 Alpha 1, clear for takeoff, 535 Lima Bravo. We're going to want to get flipped over to Orlando for some flight following. We're going to go try to find some place and do some powder or some air work.
5 Lima Bravo, roger. Once you're airborne, I'll give you the frequency for the flight following in this area.
535 Lima Bravo.
Alright, let's go ahead and let's turn right to a heading of west. That right wing is clear, you can turn right.
Number 624, understand you're going to be westbound, is that correct?
Affirm, in the turn now, 624.
624, Roger, right turn westbound is approved, leaving the class Delta. Frequency changes at your discretion.
We appreciate it, 64, see ya. There you go, you can level the wings. We're going to be climbing up to 2,000. We're going to make a slow left turn to heading of 150 right here. Go ahead and pull your power back to 1,700 RPMs. Reduce the wing bank just a little bit. Alright, you pull your power back to 1,500 RPMs. Straighten those wings out. Alrighty, you can go ahead and you can pull your power all the way back to the idle. Let's stop. We'll go ahead and we'll start turning towards the runway. Wings off. There you go.
Juliet Kilo, traffic short, final runway 7, clear, touch and go.
Just a little bit of power to bring us to the runway.
Juliet Kilo, traffic short, we got him in sight, runway 7, clear, touch and go.
Just a little more power. There you go. Now you can bring it back out to idle again. We're going to lift the nose just a little bit, let it settle down gently. And we'll apply the brakes and we'll clear on the echo intersection up here. Right, I'll push on your left rudder just a little bit.
So it's a 624, turn left, contact ground point 4.
Ground point 4, 624, good night. Ground Skyhawk 65624, echo shelter.
Skyhawk 65624, land is at the ground, taxi G2, shelter air via Alpha, right turn on runway 31, left turn at taxiway Foxtrot.
Alpha 31 Foxtrot, good night, 624.